Picture this, the Earth, 66 million years ago. The planet feels alive in a way we can barely imagine. Massive dinosaurs dominate the land, flying reptiles rule the skies, and the oceans are filled with giant predators. For over 160 million years, dinosaurs are not just surviving, they are winning. They are the undisputed rulers of Earth. They have survived continental drift, fluctuating climates, volcanic eruptions, and even massive asteroid impacts in the past. Every continent is their kingdom, every ecosystem their playground. And then, in a single moment, everything changes. It begins quietly, no warning, no countdown. A mountain-sized asteroid traveling faster than a jet fighter is already on a collision course with Earth. When it strikes, it hits with the force of billions of nuclear bombs. The impact carves a crater more than 180 kilometers wide, what is now called the Chicxulub crater in Mexico. The ground vaporizes instantly. Rock melts and turns to glass. Anything within thousands of kilometers is annihilated in seconds. But this catastrophic impact is only the beginning. The shockwave races across the planet faster than sound. Forests flatten like paper. Massive trees are uprooted. Herds of dinosaurs are thrown through the air. Earthquakes ripple across continents. Tsunamis hundreds of meters high sweep across coastlines. But the real killer is not the impact itself, it's what follows. Molten debris is blasted into space and falls back to Earth, turning the sky into a furnace. Temperatures spike so fast that plants ignite. Entire ecosystems burn at once. For dinosaurs watching the horizon, the world is literally on fire. The light disappears. Dust, ash, and sulfur rise into the atmosphere and block the sun. Days turn into endless twilight. Weeks pass, months. Photosynthesis shuts down. Plants die. Herbivores starve. Carnivores soon follow. The food chain collapses from the bottom up. The giants that once shook the ground with every step now wander a silent, frozen world, slowly running out of time. The oceans are not spared. Acid rain poisons the seas. Plankton, the foundation of marine life, vanish. Water temperatures swing violently. Even the mightiest marine reptiles cannot adapt fast enough. Coral reefs collapse. Shelled animals, including ammonites and many species of mollusks, disappear almost instantly. Life that took millions of years to evolve is erased in what feels like an instant. But here's the part that changes everything. The asteroid was not acting alone. The planet was already under stress. Massive volcanic eruptions in what is now India, known as the Deccan Traps, were flooding the atmosphere with carbon dioxide, sulfur, and other toxic gases. These eruptions had been ongoing for hundreds of thousands of years, slowly warming the climate and acidifying the oceans. Sea levels were rising and falling, continental ecosystems were shifting, and food chains were fragile. The asteroid didn't just cause the extinction, it delivered the final blow to a world already on the edge. Even before the impact, some dinosaur populations were declining. Fossil evidence shows that many groups, including large herbivores like the Triceratops, were geographically restricted. Predators such as tyrannosaurs were highly specialized. The stress from climate change, volcanism, and changing habitats made these giants vulnerable. The asteroid struck at a time when the world was already precarious, amplifying the disaster to an extinction-level event. And yet, extinction was not total. Small, adaptable creatures survived. Mammals hiding underground, reptiles burrowing or taking refuge in water, and birds, the direct descendants of certain theropod dinosaurs, clung to life. Insects survived in soil and decaying wood. Some amphibians survived in freshwater lakes and rivers. These survivors became the foundation for the next era of life. The aftermath of the extinction lasted for millions of years. Ecosystems slowly rebuilt, forests regrew, oceans recovered. Mammals, once small and overshadowed, began to diversify rapidly. Over time, they grew larger, more complex, and eventually dominated the planet. Birds evolved from dinosaurs flourished in ways their ancestors never could. The Earth transformed into a world where humans would one day walk, build civilizations, and look back at the giants that once ruled the land. So, when we ask why the dinosaurs went extinct, the answer isn't just a rock from space. It's a story of timing, fragility, and cumulative stress. The greatest rulers the Earth has ever known didn't lose because they were weak or unfit. They lost because the world changed faster than they could adapt. And that is the lesson written in stone beneath our feet. No matter how dominant a species becomes, survival is never guaranteed. Even the most powerful creatures can vanish in the blink of geological time, leaving only whispers of their existence for us to discover millions of years later.